Huh.
All right, so we're looking at this case again. I actually forgot I was recording this, and so I just had some styrofoam. I'll show you right here. It's a channel, some packing that something came into the store in, and there's 4 of those. I just got one of them cut up so far, and just made, pieces that would go in here. And once I get them cut to the guitar shape, then I will glue them together. And they're going to be cut with enough clearance that the original inside liner that was about a ½ an inch, maybe not quite thick, this pad with the fabric wrapped on it. Probably after looking at how much glue and everything there is stuck to this and how hard it is on the edges, probably just rip this little pad out of here and make a new strip and wind it up with new outside fabric. So that's going to allow clearance in there for this, so that this thing will, slide in with the pad around it. So not only is the styrofoam soft, the pad will give it just a little bit of cushion so it can snuggle right in there. So also, not sure you can see, but right up in this area, there isn't any foam up here yet, and so I think I'm going to want to put a piece in here as well, so that it really keeps the guitar from. Right now what it wants to do is it just wants to slide down to the bottom of the case, the other one that I'm using, because they're just open troughs like this. So I want to keep it from being able to slide when it's in the case. I just want it to sit in there and be tight. So I'm going to trace it, and then I'll add the styrofoam in front of this lower bout. So tracing it with about a ¼ inch of clearance because of the thickness of the Sharpie. And so that really should be about what I want. So that, because that foam rubber will compress. And before I get it all glued together, I'll put it in here and see how it fits, and whether or not that's going to give me enough room. I don't want to have to fight with it, or whoever ends up with it. I don't want them to have to fight with it. I shouldn't say whoever. There is a buyer. I want it to be nice and snug in here. All right, I'm going to go put this back in the other case. Going to go ahead and cut some more pieces out of this, and then I'll bring you back in. Okay, so I got these extra pieces in here, and I got it traced, and I'm not going to try to film this. It's it's just a matter of me taking an X-Acto knife and cutting down. And you can't just push or slice this stuff. This stuff just tears up when you try to do that, so you just end up pulling big gobbers out of it. So it's best to kind of saw down in it and go that way. So that's what I'll be doing. You get a cleaner cut that way. I don't know if that was in camera. Anyway, plus it just makes this huge mess, and it's stressed me out. Turn the camera off. All right, hopefully I'll be able to hold this thing far enough away that you can see what it is in relationship. So I've cut all this styrofoam out with a gap, and then I've glued it all together so the styrofoam is all one piece. And then this was the existing liner that went around the edge here, and that's going to be so I have to get all this covered. I'm going to put a new layer of fabric on the bottom of the case, and then cover all of the styrofoam in fabric separately and install it, and then glue this piece in with new fabric on it around the lip. And you can see, so I got to get far enough away, see I'm going to be grabbing it from the headstock here, and you can see there's barely any. I am moving it, and I can see it moving maybe 1/8 of an inch back and forth. That's just nice and snug in there. So this thing will travel really nice. That was my intention. So I'll keep working on it here, and I'll show you, bring you back in once in a while. Oh, and as far as the adhesive, so far all I'm using is this Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive, and it's doing good. It's really quick tack. I glued some fabric in with it, and I glued all the parts together on the styrofoam, and it just grabs it right away, and it doesn't melt the styrofoam, so that's a good thing.